That would be the mileage. See? Okay. Jet set in my face. Okay, so today is Saturday, June something. I think it's the 12th. It's a week or so after when I was originally going to go. My friend and I are going to go. It's not quite 8 o'clock. We're going to make our way to Disney in a BMW i3 to see how far we can get on the gas, because I have a range extender, like I said before, and I have the battery, which is an older one. So it says I have 65 miles of range right now, and the charge, you know, of electric, and then I have 67 and get for gas. So we'll see how far we can get. We're gonna get on the road and grab some breakfast, and then see how far we can get before we have to stop for whatever. Okay, we left. We're on the highway. We got breakfast. I ate. He didn't. This is Sean. He's a technical supervisor, emeritus in Broward Community College. We're driving on 95. We left. It says we've driven 18 miles so far, and I have 42 mile range, and I used a quarter of the battery already, of the tank of the battery. So this is not good. And then he's complaining to me that I'm not going fast enough. I'm going 75, and he says usually he likes to go to Disney drive about 85 or 90. And I says if I drove that fast, we get to Pompano Beach and have to start charging somewhere, or the gas engine will go on, the generator, or the range extender will go on, and have to deal with that. So I'm going 75, trying to pass this guy, and now he speeds up. So let's go back here this way. The oversized load people are going faster than we are.
We're never going to get there.
Yeah, it's never going to happen. So, but we have today to get there, and it should be fine. It's, what time it is? It's 8:45, and I still can't catch up to these oversized loads people. It'll be fine. We're gonna see. This is a learning experience for anybody that has this kind of car, or wants this kind of car, and doesn't get like a Tesla. Because if you get a Tesla, you can go 200 miles and you don't have to even worry. You can drive 150 and go and charge for 20 minutes and you're done. You know, you still do 90 miles an hour. But I didn't want to do it. He's the one that told me to do this. Yeah. And we're driving, and we're driving. Good news. We've driven a total of 38 miles, and we have 19 miles of range left. And I'm going 75. So, and I passed my first person today on the road, and it's not good. This is not a good idea. If I was able to leave the camera on all the time, you would hear Sean say, "This is not a good idea. This is going to take forever." Sean, is this a good idea?
I don't think so, no.
No, it's not a good idea. But it had to be done to be proved. I guess I could have just took it up to Boca and come back and say, this is a stupid idea. You know, we're going to be stopping every 15 minutes. I think charging is going to probably be out of the question, because it's not like they're Tesla superchargers that you plug it in and 20 minutes later your battery is full. This is, well, look at this Porsche coming up. This is the kind of Porsche I want. See, this woman, she's not happy. She's sleeping, and she's bored in her marriage. I think it's a Panamera.
Wow.
It's a really nice color. Okay, never mind. Get back to what we were talking about. Okay. So, we just about drove 40 miles, and we used like 80-mile range of what this car was said it could go. So we have 18 miles left, and now we have 40 miles that we drove. So right now, the good idea, bad idea meter is definitely on. It was a bad idea. So shortly, we have 31% battery left. So at 6%, the range extender will kick in, and that says we have 67 miles, but when it starts coming on, it's probably going to adjust a little bit. It'll probably, like, say 10 miles, and then we'll have to stop every 10 minutes and get gas every 2 miles. Probably. Maybe not. I'm just glad Sean came so I could have someone to say, can't believe you made me do this.
Yeah, it was my fault.
It's his fault. Well, at least we know it's at least you know now why everybody buys Teslas instead. I'm going to cut over one more lane just in case some smartass wants to flash his high beam to me. I mean, I'm going 75. It's not slow. You know, I guess if I would drive my other car, I would probably do 80 or 85. But I think it was a bad idea, Sean.
I think so too.
Alright, we're gonna go for now because we're just too depressed. Like, everybody's passing me. Here's Mrs. Rodriguez again. Okay, I just stopped at a BMW dealership because when you have, you know, their electric cars, they let you charge for free. I went to ChargePoint, and ChargePoint says, oh, there's a BMW dealer, you can charge it for free. And I go there, and it doesn't work. The service department says it doesn't work, it's down. And it doesn't work, so we're getting back on 95, and we're going to try to find someplace else. But I got 51 miles of range on the generator, which is fine. I mean, that's far enough. We could get further up and find someplace else to charge and get some more gas, get 2 more gallons of gas, and go another 70 miles. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed is the word of the day, because Sean doesn't like my driving style. Spend $30,000-$40,000 on a car, and you can't even freaking go 100 miles on a battery. So this is disappointing. And then you figure, okay, I go to BMW. I can use their chargers because they got BMWs all over the place. It's broken. Can't do it. So disappointed is the word of the day. But it's still early, and we still probably have, we drove already 80 miles, and we're in Jupiter. So I would say we have at least 130 miles to go about.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because we could get on the turnpike here. But I really want sunnies, so I wanted to stay on 95 till lunchtime so I can get sunnies. Because I don't have sunnies by me. It's like a Florida barbecue restaurant. It's like a fast food barbecue restaurant, but it's still good to me. And maybe that's what we're gonna do. I think we should do that. I don't know. I think we have to stop and see where the plaza is first. We're gonna pull off the road and we're gonna let you know. Good news. We're going south now because I stopped to see about chargers and sunnies and turnpike rest stops and the plazas and all the other stuff. And my daughter called me, and I got on the southbound lane of 95 instead of going north. So now we have to drive 2 or 3 miles and then come back again. So this is a great trip. I'm glad we left early.
We're doing well, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing too bad. I'm disappointed about the BMW. If you're going to sell electric cars and you want to compete with Tesla, I think you should have more than one charger available for somebody who is, you know, has an older car with a smaller battery. I think that's what they should do. But we're not doing too bad. I mean, we're already up at Jupiter, and Jupiter is definitely not close. It's, you know, we already drove 80 miles, except the other 2 or 3 miles this way doesn't count. So, you know, we're not doing too bad. If we had a Tesla, probably not even watch the video anyway because it's like another Tesla video. But this is excitement, disappointment / excitement.
It's exciting.
Yes, not really, but it sells videos. Okay, so we're getting off the highway and we're making a U-turn, and we're going to go back to the future. No, back to northbound. So that's what we're going to do. And I really want to get Sunny's. That's the problem. See, the problem is me. I don't think the problem is the car. Well, the problem is the car because it has no range, but it's an older one. And then we stopped and talked to the guy at the BMW who said more than once, maybe 10 times, the i4s are out, which is the next one up. It's like a regular 4-door car, big like a Tesla. And it's pre-order with $1,500 deposit. But it's like 70,000 or 65,000. So it's no means, equivalent to what I have. I mean, mine was a 2015. I said this before. I got it used and it was like 23,000 out the door. But when it was new, it was like 45,000 out the door. So, I got a better deal. But the newer ones, which now they don't even make the newer ones anymore. They don't make these anymore. And they don't make the i8s anymore. So they don't even have a car that they can say, yes, it's here, we have an electric car. I don't think they have any electric cars now. They said it's going to come out the middle of next year. You pay your deposit, $1,500 deposit. He literally said it how many times?
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 times.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. He's a good salesman. I almost did it. But it's like, I'm not going to wait a year for a car when I can go get a Tesla and wait a month and get the car I want. So, what was I going to say? We're still waiting to go northbound 95. Okay, so yeah, give them $1,500, wait till March for next year, and you'll have your car. But then, it just doesn't. I don't think they can compete with Tesla. It does have a 300-mile range. He said, and he says it was 500 horsepower. So I guess that's good for some people. See, it just stopped.
Yeah.
8% my range extender shut off at because its battery has 8%, and we're not moving, so we're still at this light. Yeah. That's it. I don't know what else I was going to say. Must not have been important. But we are headed in the right direction, which is a plus. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 95. I still have 42 miles of gas, for the range extender. And evidently this light never changes because everybody else is going except us. Yeah, so we can go probably eat something at Sunny's. It's 10 o'clock now. They don't open till 11. So we probably Palm Bay, which is north of here. We're in Jupiter. We still have to go to Vero Beach and like Fort Pierce. And I think it's Melbourne above that. And, sorry, I'm in a hurry. Above that. And then Palm Bay is kind of above that. So we're definitely going to have to get gas before we get there. But I think we'll be making progress when we get back on the thing. And I hate to say, I think you probably do better using the range extender and stopping getting gas every 50 or 60 miles than you do with the battery, at least with this model. Now the newer ones had a 100-mile range with the battery, or 120 before they stopped making them. So that, and then probably the range extender was about, approximately the same. So you did probably have a 200-mile range, between gas and electric, but not this model, because this is a 2015. So that's what happens. But at least we're making progress. stop because it was so close to where we had left. I mean, 50, 60 miles of range and your battery is totally dead. What good is that? We saw a golf cart at the BMW. It probably had better range than the i3. No wonder they stopped making them. But then everybody is competing against Tesla. And Tesla has it perfected with the battery. So how are you're gonna compete against that? So, all right, I can't talk anymore. I need a drink. Pass me my beer. All right, we'll talk to you after.
Bye.